Gary Neville gives Antonio Conte ominous warning over David Luiz snub. Gary Neville has warned Antonio Conte he could be sacked over David Luiz. Maverick Brazilian Luiz was dropped for Sunday's 1-0 home win over Manchester United. Luiz didn't even make the bench, he sat in the stands after what is believed to have been a training ground bust-up. The defender was poor in last week's 3-0 Champions League hammering at Roma, but no one saw what was coming. Andreas Christensen replaced him, and Sky Sports pundit Neville said, "Every manager who has taken on the players here has gone pretty quickly. It is a big call because if you take on these players in the dressing room, where David Luiz is a big influence, a big character, you can lose at this club. This is not the end of this is the start. Conte has won today, but in 2 or 3 weeks' time, if David Luiz is still sat on that bench, every time they concede a goal, the cameras will flip to David Luiz." It was the same with John Terry. Former Chelsea skipper Terry was subbed at halftime by Joe Mourinho in 2015 against Manchester City, and from there on didn't see too much first-team action. Nor did Mourinho, he was booted out soon afterwards, despite having won the Premier League title the season before. Tellingly, Conte led Chelsea to the title last May. He has previously fallen out with both Diego Costa and Nemanja Matic. While Jamie Carragher praised Conte for a rare case of player power being thwarted, Graham Sounds wasn't so sure. He said, "It's a hell of a big call and he got away with it. They've won, and that is a reminder to everyone in that dressing room who the boss is. How many allies does David Luiz have in that dressing room? Maybe 3 or 4 who would side with him, and that is what makes the manager vulnerable. Bet £10 get a free £30 bet with Sun Bets. You're not just falling out with one player, you're falling out with 4, 5, 6, those 6 could be worth £200 million.